But on average, you can encrypt an entire company's network in under an hour. Legacy antivirus is completely inefficient against that.
Cybercriminals are aggressive. They make it their job to find ways to adapt and overcome security measures. An increasing volume of attacks and ongoing innovation has rendered traditional antivirus obsolete. The primary issue with traditional antivirus is that it functions on a reactive model.
So with antivirus technology before ransomware, so pre-2018, late 2017, it was relatively plain Jane. You install any number of traditional antivirus. They all work off of a signature-based detection.
Every file created has a unique hash. This hash is also known as a signature. When new files are transferred onto a system, the traditional antivirus checks each file's signature against a library of known malicious files. If a file is flagged by the antivirus, it is quarantined on the device and sent to the traditional AV's tech team for review.
How it used to work, and still does in some of these cases, is there's actually a team of engineers who look at the file. They say, oh, yep, that is naughty. We're going to write a code. It goes into the signature database. That signature database gets published every hour, and so every hour these machines worldwide are picking up these new signatures.
As technology has advanced, the speed at which threat actors can send out waves of attack vectors has also increased. Simply put, traditional antivirus's reaction-based response is falling behind.
Think about how cumbersome that is. Dozens of engineers. These are very smart people, but they can't keep up.
It is estimated that there were as many as 5.4 billion malware attacks in 2021.
It leads to this issue of ransomware comes out. Ransomware doesn't give you the time to quarantine, then send a file off, have somebody write a code, send it back to the computer and say, okay, you're protected. There's different strands, but on average, you can encrypt an entire company's network in under an hour. Legacy antivirus is completely inefficient against that. So there's been lots and lots of investment into antivirus solutions, right? Next generation endpoint security is what they call it.
Next generation antivirus leverages AI, machine learning algorithms, and behavioral detection to counter known threats and anticipate unknown attacks. Next generation antivirus uses this advanced technology to actively watch files as they operate.
And what it does is it says, okay, you're opening a Word file. Traditionally, Word will open with these processes on the computer, and so it's going to open up this, 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 and this. That's normal behavior. If you open up Word and all of a sudden it's saying, oh, I want PowerShell, I want to reach out to this IP address, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that, it's immediately a red flag. So it says, wait a minute, this computer is sick. So it quarantines it. Not just the file, it actually virtually unplugs the network card so ransomware can't spread, or malware can't spread to other computers on the network, which is how it works.
Unfortunately, antivirus is not the one-size-fits-all solution it is often billed as.
Next generation endpoint security still requires machine learning. It still requires having huge samples to work from to learn and evolve. Bad guys are really good. Bad guys hire engineers. Bad guys have expert hackers that know, okay, generally speaking, these new endpoint security systems, they all know that if I open a Word file and I start to open PowerShell or command and start to reach out, it'll flag it. What if, instead of opening the file and having it run in as a service on the computer, we just run it in memory? What if we just do things that obfuscate and it runs as a legitimate service and it still does some naughty things? My point is, it helps a ton, right? Without next-gen endpoint security, you're having a bad day if anything ever gets in the front door. But it's not the end-all be-all. You probably will have to bring in additional staff, additional training, or a third-party vendor that can help fill some of the gaps that has experience in the technology. It's not just any one thing that you do, it's a comprehensive approach.
Cybersecurity is a constantly changing environment. Next-generation antivirus is a critical tool in staying ahead of threat actors, but it does not keep an organization secure from all attacks.